Hey everyone, Luca Ripa here, and welcome back to an episode of Luca Ripa Collection Hero Weeklies. Today we are not going to take a look at a steelbook, but at a limited edition from our video of Waterworld, the ill-fated environmental blockbuster directed by Kevin Reynolds and produced by Kevin Costner, one of his vanity projects, and it's famous because of his incredible bombing at the box office, which derailed Kevin Costner's career for a while, as well as the fact it was very underwhelming compared to the premise. Anyways, I picked this up also during my trip in Los Angeles because I love the Waterworld show at Universal Studios Hollywood. I went there all the time while I was studying at a college that was near Universal Studios Hollywood. So we went there all the time, well, the rides, of course, but we loved the Waterworld show, which is amazing. If you haven't watched it, if you go to Universal Studios Hollywood, go watch it. It's mind-blowing. So I had to pick this up also because I like Kevin Costner. I got sort of recently more familiar with his work. Of course, I always knew who he was. I watched recently Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and this is the same team, so I'm curious. And as you will see, while the theatrical cut is the only 4K disc available, there are also two other cuts on standard Blu-rays. One of them, it's the extended cut, and one of them, it's the Ulysses cut, which is sort of a fine cut that became official. Anyways, without further ado, let's go and take a look at it. So here it is, the Arrow Video edition of Waterworld. We have the cover with this beautiful artwork starring Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper, Jen Tripplehorn, and the kid. Let's turn it around, and we have the usual for Arrow Video release. Tagline about the movie, both in terms of narrative and as a production, as you see a divisive post-apocalypse blockbuster. The fact that it had a very troubled production, free disc limited edition content, which tells you what contents are in. The theatrical cut being the only 4K Blu-ray present here, which contains a feature-length documentary about the making of Waterworld. The fact that it has both the Dolby Atmos and the 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio, and the fact that it's also presented in Dolby Vision. Then we have the two extended edition, which are limited edition exclusive and only are on a standard Blu-ray. We have the USB TV cut, which runs over 40 minutes longer than the theatrical cut, with a 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio and stereo track available. Plus, another disc with extended European Ulysses cut, which includes previous censored shots and dialogue, with the original 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio and a stereo track available. Then we have credits of the movie, the Universal logo. So in terms of running time difference, the theatrical cut is 135 minutes, the US TV cut is 176 minutes, whereas the Ulysses cut is 178 minutes. It's only English and English subtitles. Anyways, let's go and open it up. Okay, so it turns out this is a used version. I think it's held together pretty nicely because it has everything included. Let's take this off. Okay, well, they came out pretty nicely with a little bit of effort, but this is the front, and the piece of paper is removable. So you have the title, the colors of our video as usual. Turn it around. And we have, I don't know, it's a while I have watched Waterworld, the movie. It's probably 20 years. Let's take a look at the contents. Okay, so we have a booklet which contains a lot of things. We're going through that really quickly. It's printed really well. The material, it's incredible. Oh, the games, it has details also on the merchandise. That's really cool. Probably there were exactly games for the Super Nintendo and the Virtual Boy also. I mean, it was really overhyped. It costed a lot of money, and again, it bombed. Really cool. I'm going to take a look at it real nicely sooner or later. Here is probably the poster with the new artwork. Yes, it is the new artwork they made. And around, probably it's the classic poster. Exactly. Okay, so it turns out to the back of the slipcover, it's part of the poster. Really good. And here is the Blu-ray. Behind we have the usual. Let's take a look inside. Let's see if the discs are in good condition. Yeah, just some dust. Really good. Let's take a look at the other two. The TV cut. Yeah, just some dust. The Ulysses cut as well as some dust. Okay, that's really good. So they are gonna work perfectly fine, hopefully. What you're missing in terms of not being part of the Arrow player, which of course it's inaccessible in Italy. And here we have my very well loved postcards with stills from the movie. Okay. And also, by the way, you have the reversible cover if you want the classic cover. Though I really like the new one. I have the new one outside, so might as well use the classic cover for this one. There you go. This here is here, is here. More or less. And here it is, the Arrow Videos Limited Edition Waterworld 4K with the 2 extra cuts on standard Blu-ray. Again, I haven't watched this movie in about 20 years. I love the Universal Studios Hollywood show. I think it's also in the other Universal Studios in the world. It's a really, really, really interesting movie, probably. And, funny enough, I also have the Arrow version, the Arrow Videos version of the other Kevin Reynolds, Kevin Costner collaboration, which is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. And it's also in 4K, Dolby Vision and everything, but it's a UK edition. I'm gonna take a look really well at the booklet, which is really sturdy. And anyways, did you watch Waterworld? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow us on all our social media. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Twitch. My name is Luca Ripa. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.